everybody, it's Teresa. Welcome to my kitchen. This is Power Ridge Homestead, and today we're going to do some scratch cooking. We've got some mushrooms out, some cabbage, onion, garlic, spices, and we're going to do stuffed peppers in the oven. So I've got about 45 minutes for dinner, until Cecil gets home, and then it should be good by then. So I'll start chopping some stuff. 2 garlics left from the garden from last year. They're just starting to grow as well. I love this thing. It's a silicone tube. Put the garlic clove in there, give it a little roll. You can hear it come apart. And it should, there we go, just peel right off. Look at that. Some of these have started to grow, so we're going to cut the ends off. And once we get it peeled, we're actually going to cut it open, and we'll cut out the green part because the green part makes it a little bit bitter. Look at that, how it just falls right apart. Keep your little compost bucket right beside you. Love using fresh garlic. So we're just going to cut it open in half. This one wasn't too bad. Let me just get a fork. This one isn't too bad, but you want to get that green out because the green will actually be a bit bitter. We could have planted these ones again. It's a little late in the season now for a fall harvest. But that's what you do. You take the garlics from last year and plant them. I think last year I planted about 60 or 70 garlic. This year I think I've planted 135. That one's fine. Get up this onion. I'm just going to do this so we can get everything into the compost bucket. So the garlic itself I'm going to mince. Never have too much garlic, right? So there we go. Garlic's all done. I'm going to leave that aside. Let's chop up some onion. What we're going to do is we're going to do onions, mushrooms, cabbage. I'm not going to do, like normally in a stuffed pepper you would do some rice as a filler. I'm actually going to use the cabbage as a filler. We went out for dinner last night for sushi, so we've had a bit too much rice already for this week. And then mushrooms. You can do the mushrooms a bit chunky because they will shrink up as they cook. So we'll cook this on the stove, and then we'll add it to the, put it in the peppers, and then we're going to put it in the oven to cook the peppers. Okay. So now for the cabbage. These knives are fantastic. These are Cutco knives, which we met a girl that sells these, Alana Toronto Knife Girl, I think is her handle off of Facebook. I think. I'll check it and I'll let you know. I'll add it to the show notes. There we go. Cabbage is done. Alright, so we need a big pan. I'm going to use my Dutch oven pan. So I've got a pound of beef. Just throw that in. Just chop that down. There's another tool that I really like. It's called a mix and chop. This came from Pampered Chef many, many years ago, and I think they still sell it. I know at the time it was one of the better selling products that I just loved. Okay, I just wash my hands. So some of the spices we're going to use today, we're going to use pepper, just black pepper. Some salt. And this is a roasted red pepper garlic that we got from Costco. And it's really good. I love putting it on chicken too. Okay, so let that get started. Give the spices a bit of a stir around. It's already starting to cook, so we're going to add the cabbage. Add the mushrooms and the onions. And all that lovely garlic. Give that a stir, and everything will start merging together. And what I like to do is I'll add a bit of the beef gravy next, just to give it a bit of extra beefy flavor. And that'll also thicken it up a little bit as it cooks. Okay, I'm just going to turn it down to about 5 on the gas stove. Now put the lid on. Let that sweat a bit. The peppers I'm using, just from Costco. That fits perfect. So let me wash these up. Okay, so how we want to do these is we want to just cut off the top as close to the top as we can get it. So we still have the insides here. And then we're just going to take the inside out. You don't want to cut the bowl of the pepper. And then you can take off this top piece from the stem. And that can be used for other things. Oh, this one's nope, not going to use that one. That one's gotten a little bad. I don't know if you can see that. The inside of it has, so we're going to use that other pepper now. That's better. Okay, I'm not going to use this last one either, so we're only going to have 4. You can see at the very bottom of it, I can see there's a little bit of rot in the bottom. So what I will do though is I will cut off the bottom piece. And this one vein where there is there we go. This will all go in the composter to the chickens. So let's just put this into the meats mixture and see how it's going. Okay, we're going to let that sit in the pot. We're going to preheat the oven to 375. And then we'll just give this a few minutes while the temperature heats up. The pan is still a little hot, so I'm just going to use a glove over here. But we're going to fill these as much as we can. Okay, so there I've got them as stuffed as I can get them. Still have a little bit left over because we were originally going to have 5. So I'm just going to put tin foil on top and then stick them in the oven for a little bit so that it'll actually cook the pepper itself. And the tin foil will help steam the peppers. I'm going to leave that in the oven. What time is it? It's 10 to 6. So I'm going to leave it in the oven for till about 6:15. And then I'll take the tin foil off, and then I want to add a bit of cheese on top. And then we'll just broil it for a little bit, get the cheese melted, and then we're good to go. And we're going to have a Caesar salad with dinner tonight. And there we have it. Peppers, stuffed, cheese on top, and a Caesar salad. Enjoy.